Good evening. Blah blah 1985. Ugh. How are you? How are you? I don't know if I asked already. I wasn't paying attention to my mouth meat. It was just going. I've been lazy as a cat all weekend. Well, it's only half the weekend thus far, so. Wait, is it Sunday today? I don't know. Times are weird. It felt like Saturday today. I guess because it's Easter, it's actually another holiday for us on Monday. Is it? I don't know. I don't understand time. I don't understand dates. I don't understand anything. Oh, sorry. I don't mean to breathe right into the microphone like that. My bad. So, the weather's been changing here. It's like 15 degrees Celsius. Just a few days ago we had snow. Now it's sunny. Unfortunately, that means with the heater on downstairs, directly below my room, I have a very nice hot floor with a very nice hot sun on my side of the house most of the day, meaning it's very hot in here right now, and I can't have my ceiling fan on when I'm streaming. Sad face. Long weekend here too, although my work stole their Friday off this year. Really? Lame. I'll have to steal it back. It's just like in Oblivion. I hate those guards. It's like, you have my ear, citizen. May I have it back? No, it's mine. That was a bad joke. Oh well. My left hand, my left wrist has been particularly bad recently. I'm not entirely sure what's wrong with it. As I mentioned on my Discord channel, I believe it might be the bone, because it's actually difficult to identify the knuckle bone for the thumb. And bending the thumb and my hand in such a way that would bend the knuckle is very painful. So that's bad. Give me one moment here. Okay, I am back with my bandage. I'm just gonna go ahead and bandage up my wrist while we're waiting. It's very uncomfortable to bandage it up because to make sure it doesn't end up too loose, meaning so it's hard enough that I can't bend the wrist too easily. It gets quite uncomfortable, especially when I'm trying to sleep. Also makes it very hot when it's this warm in my room. There we go. Pardon me. Ow. All nicely bandaged up, and I can't bend the wrist too easily. Alright. Thankfully, today's game I can play with one hand. I guess I kind of made it sound that way, huh? Kinda useless. The first thing on my mind was he pulled his thumb off and lost one of the bones in it. It's one of those jokes, you know, or like one of those magic tricks where you do that like thumb pull, but when I put it back, I forgot the bone. God damn, it's warm in here. Ugh. It's gonna be a very sweaty stream for me. I'm glad you guys can't see me. At least I have cold water to cool myself with. So, is anyone in this chat room familiar with Chzo? That is Chzo. Don't Google it. If you're not familiar with it, good. That'll be a nice surprise. There's actually a reason why I picked this game in particular. It is, in a way, fitting of the theme. The pain theme. It hurts. What hurts? Maybe you'll find out. It's a problem with wild imagination. Sometimes the weirdest things pop into your mind. Mostly it's great fun. Yeah, no, I get that. I get that. In fact, a wild imagination like that is a trademark of good comedians, so you have quite a good talent there, Mr. Blah Blah. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I missed saying hello. Hello, Yannick. I was in the middle of something when you joined in, I think. My bad. Sorry, I bet my wrist again. If I randomly squirm or grunt, I'm sorry. I don't mean to. In about a minute here, we'll start up the game. In fact, I don't think I even have it installed yet. Oh man, I'm totally losing track of time. Sorry. I'm a little, yeah. I'm a little, today. I'm a little, confused today. Let's see. Ah, yes. That's what I was looking for. I'm not familiar with the French-sounding word that you just said. Don't worry. Don't worry about that word. It'll be fine. Alright, I'm gonna cut the music here, because it looks like I might need to do some setup real quick, which might mean that the volume's gonna be incredibly loud, so I'm just muting the PC audio for you guys while I potentially break my own ears here. Let's see. Graphics, on a window mode. Letterbox resolution. Ooh. Yeah, that sounds good. Ooh, it uses MIDI. That's terrifying. Huh. It's a lot less loud than I thought it would be. There we go. One moment, please. Oh geez, will this capture correctly? Oh, it will capture correctly. Incredible. I was not expecting that. Cool. MIDI, break out the old Roland MT32. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Alright. So I think the game just kind of starts the intro the moment you open the application. Just like old DOS games do. It also runs in a very tiny window. It's really tiny. Kind of scary. But it will be upscaled for you guys. And the volume settings reset. That's a bit sad. What the? It's acting really strange. Okay, in any case, we're gonna start with a black screen here. But the game screen will pop up momentarily. Brace your ears. I'm not sure if this will end up being really loud. I don't think it will, but I guess we'll find out. And here we go. That is not the window you should be recording, my man. That is not the correct window. Let's try this one. That's better. Yeah, that's pretty loud. Not too bad though. Let's see. That should fix it. Yeah, that's better. Rearrange the window real quick. Okay. Yeah, this seems to be working. I prefer to think of myself as a gentleman thief. And tonight, I have something potentially very rewarding in store. Whoa, it just went louder again. Why? Why would you do that to me? That was awkward. It's like rapidly resetting itself. What the heck? Alright. Apparently the last of the default line has obligingly died without heirs, leaving all the family valuables up for grabs. I guess every time it switches scenes, the lawyers have got the place locked up tight, of course, but that's never stopped me before. And the place is, of course, deserted. Yes, this should be a painless and rewarding evening's entertainment. 5 Days a Stranger, and there it is again. Yep, I guess I can't change it. That's unfortunate. So what we'll do, since it resets to what looks like the max settings, we'll do this. I think that will fix it. That's what I'm doing. And it's just resetting the mixer every time. It's crazy. Why is it doing this? This is so strange. Like, if I lower the entire, like, volume, like the master volume, it still pulls the game up to maximum occasionally. It's a bit awkward. Oh, whatever. We'll figure it out. Actually, I have an idea. Hang on a sec. Sorry about this. I'm gonna try and change the... There we go. I'm gonna try the Windows 32 MIDI mapper instead. I think that will work better. Hopefully. Alright, brace your ears, everyone. Here we go again. Okay, let's turn it down now. Oh, it still resets it. Alright. Incredible. Well, that's very annoying. What I get for not trying it beforehand, huh? Let's see. I don't know. Of course, this won't let me, like, set the audio volume for a specific, input. Oh, hang on. Actually, maybe I can. If I choose this. Also, there's dogs outside, and they're very angry. Everything is going wrong today. Awesome. Do you hear them? It's howling out there. Wow. Okay, well, I don't know how to fix this. Because it's just gonna reset the volume every time I go to a new room. No, this is not a DOSBox game. This is a Windows app, believe it or not. There is a setup file, though. Unfortunately, does not have any volume settings in it. I actually have a great idea. Hang on a sec. Can I open this in Audacity? Does Audacity handle MIDI files? Oh my god, it does. I guess you can't lower the volume of a MIDI file, huh? Damn. Pretty cool, though. So, it's not a useless stream without some, you know. Alright, stop. It's not a useless stream without some technical difficulties. As you do. Yeah, no. I can't really... It resets the audio. Wait, what? Oh. Never mind. We might be kind of boned here, which is sad. It's the Windows mixer that resets for some reason. Doesn't make any sense. Um... Could try something silly here. Yeah, It's my Windows sound. Okay, just making sure. I had everything running on a virtual audio cable. I'm gonna switch it over to the actual sound device. See if it actually works better this way. I think it won't, but we'll find out. Let's see. Turn the game down. Skip to the main menu. No, it just resets it every time. Why you do this? I know you can't see anything. Hang on. Okay. Okay, this works. Is this too loud? Any chance? Oh, you can't hear it. Is this too loud by any chance? Because this is actually kind of loud. Let's try this. I've got it to stop changing now, though. Yeah, this seems okay. It is loud as fuck. Really? Oh, wow. Like, the way I hear it is very silent, but when I look at the audio bar in Twitch Studio, it's super loud. I think I know why. I think I know why. I think it's using the wrong output. Can I change the output that this is using? Seriously? It won't let me change the audio device. I want you to... Fuck. Do I have to restart the whole app for this? No. Wow. That is shit. that is garbage. No, come on. Yeah, okay, so here's the thing. Hi, PK. I got this fixed, but Twitch Studio is still using the virtual audio cable. And I can't change it. I can't tell it to use another audio device. Oh, wait, here we go. I think I can. Holy shit. Let's see. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so this is gonna be loud. I can actually modify this now. Watch. You see? Turn it down a little more. There you go. That's better, isn't it? It's not killing everybody. Hooray. Is this too loud? I think this is okay, right? Or is that still a little too loud? I can turn it down more now. It's been like 25 minutes. I don't have any footage. Good times. Yeah, just let me know if this sounds okay. I think it's okay now. Excellent. Yeah, so I found that there is a mixer in the studio. It's just kind of obfuscated. But I managed to turn that down by about 20 decibels. So this should be good now. Ugh. Okay. 26 minutes later. Welcome. I'm Commander Useless. This is 5 Days to Stranger Special Edition. And you are my victims. I mean viewers. Let's go. Day 1. Whoa. He just ninja'd his way in. And the gentleman thief makes his entrance. Alright. Look. That's the window through which I entered the... That's the window through which I entered this place. A rather dreadful portrait of a woman. Early Victorian style. I notice a wedding band on her finger. This must be the wife of the mansion's first owner. An empty glass-fronted cabinet. An Armstrong 14 steel safe. I can crack these in my sleep. Wow, this old building's making some noise. Was it abandoned? The kind of books in the middle class. The kind of books the middle class keep around themselves in order to appear learned. It doesn't seem like a Victorian fixture. Must be an addition made by the most recent tenant. The executive chair, upholstered in black leather. See, it's a point-and-click adventure game, so I can look at everything. That's me, Trilby. It's a door. It's a door. It's another door. It's actually the same door. It's what we in the trade call a door. It's a large rectangular piece of wood used to fill large ungainly holes in walls. It's a door. What more is there to say? As you have probably already figured out, this is a door. Are you sure? My keen senses tell me that this is a door. Is this a door I see before me? Could this be a door? It's larger than a window and smaller than a garage, so I guess it's a door. I think of all the doors I've seen here, this is by far the best. It's actually the only door you've seen, Trilby. I take it back. This is the best door in the whole house. Still the same door, though. I used to go out with a girl who had a door just like that. Oh, really? Have I already told you about the girl who had a door just like that? Yeah, you have. Her name was Patricia. She had eyes like sapphires, hair like a fountain of night, and the most incredible pair of earrings I had ever seen. Anyway, she left me for the lead singer of The Doors, which explains why this door reminds me of her, I suppose. Sorry, I have a tendency to ramble when players won't stop looking at the bloody doors. It's a door. It's a door. It's a door. Oh. The game won't let me. Alright, fine. Let's look at some certificates. Bachelor of Law, awarded to Clarence Defoe by the University of Warwick. Warwick. There we go. Clarence Defoe was the last owner of the house who recently died, and I think I've just lost whatever sympathy I had for him. Indeed. Okay. Well, let's talk to the portrait. It won't answer me. Talk to the safe. Oh. Alright. Let's take the painting that we don't like. It's too bulky to carry around. It's also unsigned and therefore valueless. Oh. Plus the certificates. They have no value to anyone except the owner, and he's dead. Okay. Let's take the desk. Narrator. After torturing us with Clock Tower 2, Useless found another door simulator. Ah, damn, they figured me out. The drawers are all either empty or full of meaningless paperwork. Take the chair. It might be worth a bit of pocket change, but I doubt I could get it down to my car. Yeah. To be fair, we did come in through the second story window. Man, this house makes a lot of noise for being empty. I can see from here that it's empty. What about these books? No interest in the books. Okay, open the safe. Damn, empty. Guess the family solicitor got here first. What? Well, this was a big old bust. And now... Who's whispering? Stop whispering. This house is haunted or something. Because, like, there's no stuff... Shut up. There's no stuff in it. Nothing's valuable. Let's just leave. This sucks. Get out of here. It won't open. Must have been jarred shut somehow. Well, I guess I'll have to take the old-fashioned way out. What? You came in this way. It still won't open. This is so lame. Oh. What? Oh, oh no. No! Stay away from me! Stay away! Whoa. What got into him? Oh, wait. Whoops. Keep forgetting that I'm wearing this thing. It seems like it got loud again. Even though it shouldn't. Oh no, it's just, this track is actually just louder. Okay, we'll turn it down a little bit more. There we go. That should be good. Sorry about that. That's just this track being louder than the last one. This should be manageable though. How about this window? Jammed shut. Of course it is. I now do wonder what crazy tale he would have told you when you continue looking at the old painting. Probably nothing. This door is locked. This door is locked. How do I save? Oh, here we go. Perfect. I can barely see the icons here. Locked. Hey! I know how this goes. There's gotta be something scary back here. Nothing here. How anticlimactic. It really is anticlimactic, isn't it? I'm not the sort of cat burglar who leaves the taps running out of sheer malevolence. Oh, come on. Ooh, for me, this is very loud. Hang on a sec. There we go, that's better. Why is every window jammed shut anyway? Also, sorry, I gotta see this stream. He's very loud and annoying. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be loud and annoying. When I need it, I'll let you know. Thanks, Trilby. Catch your hair, Trilby. Trilby. I think there's much... I shouldn't think there's much underneath. What? Come on, you gotta make a rug pull. When I need it, I'll let you know. I'm not the sort of... Yeah. What about the mirror? I could really do with a haircut. Yeah. Yes, you could. Let's look in the mirror. Ooh. Very understated mirror. An immaculate porcelain lavatory. Lavatory? Toilet. How do you say this? Is this bidet or bidet or blah, blah, blah? I hate bidets, I guess. They're so decadent. The bath is very clean and white. Probably recently used. Excellent. By D. Alright, well, let's just go downstairs, I guess. Maybe he was whispering. Whoever that man was. No, go downstairs, Trilby. There we go, front door. Let's just get out of here. What? Doesn't even have a keyhole. So why won't the bloody thing open? This is becoming very tiresome. You're telling me. Still locked tight. How is it locked? B-Day. Oh, so it is B-Date. B-Date. Whatever. Okay, let's call for help. Lion's dead. Somehow I was expecting that. Yeah, me too. Get out of the way, Trilby. Alright, we got a newspaper here. Should always keep abreast of day-to-day events. Now we have a newspaper. The copy of the local paper, dated last Friday. Heir to the Defoe estates found dead. Sir Clarence Defoe, last of the long-running Defoe line, was found dead yesterday in his home. Defoe, 24, was found hanging from a tree in the front yard of Defoe Manor. His recent bride, Julia Swanson Defoe, was also found dead in the mansion, apparently stabbed to death. Inspector Jacob Barnes, the officer in charge of the investigation, has closed the case. There's no mystery here, he said. Defoe killed his wife and then himself. We have already disproved the possibility of a third party. Sir Clarence's solicitor, Michael Cheesham. Michael Cheesham. Damn, what a name. However, has gone on record questioning the inspector's judgment. The last I saw Sir Clarence, he was infinitely content. He would never have committed such an act. Plus, there was no suicide note. Huh. Check out this Grawly. My grappling hook launcher, made to look like an umbrella. Awesome. That's cool. It's a door. Okay, fine. Let's try this door. A rocking chair, dresser, landscape with a boat, more books. A Welsh dresser. How very what's with the French? Bourgeois? Bourgeois. How very bourgeois. Sure, why not? I think I mispronounced that. Here are someone else's footsteps. Now this is what I call an antique. Nice finish. Probably fetch a decent amount if I can find the right dealer. Cool, let's take it. I think finding a way out of this place is higher on my priorities than stealing the furniture right now. What? Fine. It's a rather amateurish landscape. Signature identifies it as the work of Matthew Defoe, circa 1818. They've lived here for a long time. Straight from the Argos catalog to your living room. Cool. Let's take a sit. A nice sit down can wait for later. Some examples of popular Victorian fiction. Let's take a book. I doubt any of these would be helpful. Man, you're boring, Trilby. Oh, a TV. I remember something from ages ago when I saw this being played. Something I want to try out. If you unplug the TV, I know you can do. I'm not sure what to do with myself. Yeah, me too. I'm pretty sure you can unplug this. Yeah. Now let's turn on the TV. Nice. In other news, the society world is still shaken by the sudden death of Sir Clarence Defoe. Sir Clarence and his wife Julia were found dead last Thursday in Defoe Manor. Our correspondent Peter Daltrey has the report. It was just 4 weeks ago that this place was a buzz of activity as Sir Clarence Defoe moved in with his new bride, Julia Swanson Defoe. Now, after this shocking tragedy, the place is as quiet as a tomb and empty of human life. Sir Clarence had only proven his attachment to the Defoe lineage almost 1 year ago. And since then had been renovating the long-abandoned family mansion in preparation for his marriage. The police have already declared the tragedy as a murder-suicide, although many have insisted that Sir Clarence was incapable of such an act. The debate rages on, while the fate of the house and family fortunes remain unclear. This is Peter Daltrey, BBC News, Defoe Manor. Thank you, Peter. Our top stories again. Minister. I hate television. So why did you watch it? That is one obscenely overstuffed sofa. Sounds great. Let's sit in it. I fear it would swallow me whole. I get that feeling sometimes when I look at my bed. Or my cat. Hey! Oh. About time you showed up. I'm sorry? Yeah, well, you should be. I've been stuck in this house for days. Where's the way out? I'm sorry, I don't understand. You're the guy who owns this place, right? No. Oh. So how'd you get in here? A window on the second floor. Is it still open? No, it jammed shut. Damn. Well, looks like the house has a new guest. I hope no more turn up. I only got 5 chairs. If you'll excuse me, I've got work to do. Wait a minute. Yes? Who are you? Oh, I beg your pardon. Hardy's the name, not Marty. Philip Hardy. Call me Phil. And you are? Trailby. Mr. Trailby, I'm afraid you are now a prisoner. Like me, like everyone else in the house. A prisoner? Don't ask me why, but once you get in, the house won't let you leave. I tried all the doors and windows, none of them open. The garden wall is unclimbable, and I can't tunnel under it. But why? Who's keeping us here? Beats the hell out of me. Whoever it is, they will certainly not be safe from my fists once they get out of here. So, if there's something you're not telling me, now would be a good time to get it off your chest. I assure you, I am completely mystified. So, how many more people are in this place? Only 3 more. Only 3. First there's Jim, the youngest. He turned up just after I did. He's a good kid. Second, Simone Taylor. You probably know her off the telly. She's a correspondent for the BBC. Oh good, a reporter. She came here to make some kind of documentary, I think, but now she's stuck here with us. Lastly, there's AJ. Skinny bloke with a stash. He won't tell us who he is or where he came from. All I know is that he's been here longer than anyone, nearly a whole week. I think I've already met him. Oh, what a heartwarming story. Anyway, why don't you see if you can track them all down? I'm calling a house meeting in the lounge. Spread the word. Trust you'll enjoy your stay at the Full Manor, Mr. Trilby. I still don't understand. Just find the others and tell them to meet up in the lounge. We can discuss things properly then. So, yeah. We're just kind of stuck in here, I guess. That's good. A stuffed tiger head, mounted in the act of snarling, presumably to justify its death in some small way. So it's not enough to kill animals in Africa, he has to come and do it in Canada, too. Sorry, I had the wrong flourish there. A very old sepia photograph. Sepia? Of a man in explorer's gear, standing over a dead tiger. The label reads, Sir Roderick tames the vicious beast. Yeah, he tamed it with his gun. The gun he's holding looks a lot like the one over the fireplace. Oh, this thing? I'm no expert on guns, but I think that's a late 18th century musket rifle. Standard issue of the British Army of that period. This photograph portrays a native bearer in an aggressive stance before a very wary-looking lion. The label reads, Savage versus Savage. I get the feeling Roderick was a bit of a git. It's an ancient picture of 2 men in full hunting gear. The label reads, Sir Roderick and Carstairs? Carstairs. A very old photograph of a small collection of straw huts. The label reads, A Native Village. Evidently, someone fancies themselves a big game hunter. Or maybe they just fancy themselves. I think the latter is correct. This seems fancy, though. A glass bell jar contains a rather hideous-looking wooden idol. Hideous! Okay, let's touch everything. Hey, wait, I took the TV cord? That's not what I meant to do. The length of slim extension cord. I just meant to, like, unplug the TV. I didn't mean to take the thing. Oh, well. Let's use everything. I'm not sure I want these pictures. They're not a little sickening. This is more like car boot sale material. Fire! Take the fire! I think the instinct to stick a hand in the fire was evolved out of out of us as a species a long time ago. Oh, come on. The antlers wouldn't fit inside my blazer. No thanks. I have a thing about lions. Oh. And there's like people walking around. Very slowly, too. What about this? Even if I wanted that ugly thing, which I don't, I'd have to break the glass to get to it. Oh, okay, fair. Let's take the gun. Oh, yeah. Whoa, this thing is heavier than it looks. I'm not carrying this around everywhere. I better find a place to put it down. Shoot this thing. That doesn't work. Okay, fine. Well. Let's hope that doesn't cause a fire hazard. You know? Alright, let's look for the others. AJ, Jim, Timon Sailor? No, Simone Taylor. And Phil. Oh. Yeah, 5 chairs indeed. Let's take a chair. There's a time and a place for rest. What about the table? There's nothing on or under the table. Open the window. We can get out. Jammed shut. Okay, fine. It's a pleasantly professional quality portrait of a bearded man in a Victorian explorer's outfit. A little plaque at the bottom reads, Sir Roderick Defoe. Ah, the man who fancies himself. Ugh. God, it's warm in here. Let's take this painting. It's too big to carry around. Fine. I didn't want it anyway. Kitchen. Go in immediately for the fridge. And he said, evidently, no one cares if I starve in this place. Yeah. What about the freezer? Can't open that, I guess. The cabinet, we have nothing. And a bag of salt. That's a lot of goddamn salt. Holy crap. Empty. Cabinet contains a large bag of salt. Clearly this is where all the League of Legends players live. Also, whispering. Alright, well. I guess we can close these. The salt's there, though. What's in the oven? Maybe if I had something to cook, but I don't. Cooker. Interesting name for an oven. For a stove. A stick! I see a stick. Give me a stick. My twig. Give it to me. Nice. Pick up sticks. An ordinary twig from the garden. Nice. A large oak tree stands proud beside the house, the branches reaching all the way up to the roof. The walls look very sturdy and smooth. I mean, shouldn't you be able to climb over the wall using the tree? In fact, you could probably, like, saw this down and just make a ramp, climb out. Well, whatever. It doesn't really matter. There's a door. I think I can see the interior of a tool shed. Ooh. And we use that fancy umbrella. Yeah, exactly. How's this for an ending? We'll take this and use it on the wall. I could use my Grawly, but from what I know of this house, there's a sheer drop on the other side of the wall, and I don't want to risk it. Wait, what? Is this house on a cliff or something? Huh. Didn't you just walk along the edge then? Whatever. Let's climb the tree. Pushing the tree makes the upper branches sway a little. No, I wanted you to climb it, idiot. What fun. Let's talk to the tree. I'm not that far gone. Yeah, okay. That's fair. There's like 5 people in this place, and I can't find a single one of them. Huh. The water is deep and smells strongly of chlorine. Yeah, as you'd expect. It looks like the pipeline comes away from the pool and goes under the lawn. I wonder where it leads. Let's find out. Oh. While Phil mentioned he had been trying to dig to get out. But only like 2 of these look like attempts to get out. Why would you dig here? Doesn't make any sense. Someone's done a real number in this lawn. Digging their way out? No. It seems more like they were looking for something. Treasure? Very tall, very smooth, very sturdy. I think it's actually taller this side than it was on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, there's actually 5 holes. So, that's some food for thought, blah, blah. I don't want to get dirt under my fingernails. Oh, you. Can't go that way. Alright, so the only place we haven't checked is upstairs. Cheers, PK. I got some water. I'll have a drink with you. Yeah. Move my microphone a little bit. Alright, let's go upstairs. Let's try the doors again, shall we? Starting with the furthest one. Oh, hey. What are you doing to that lock? It's not a door. Unless I'm very much mistaken, it's Simone Taylor, television personality. This can only end well. Pardon me, madam? What? Oh, hello. Philip mentioned we had a new guest. You're Simone Taylor, right? Yes, you must have seen me on TV. And you are? Trilby. Got a first name? No. Hey, wait a second. Not the cat burglar Trilby. Oh, wow. I presented a Crime Watch special on you once. Oh, man. I wish I had a camera right now. This could be huge. You wouldn't consent to an interview, would you? Madam, even if I did have a sudden retarding brain injury, so that would cause me to do so, don't you think our apparent imprisonment is a slightly more urgent matter? Well, I admit I thought so the first day I was here, but I've been here 4 days now, and I really think I'm learning a lot about this place. I could just get these infernal doors open. Philip's calling a house meeting in the lounge. Yes, it's so like him to do that when a new face appears. I'll see you later, Mr. Trilby. Not if I see you first. Strange woman. Yeah, you telling me. What is this? Stop whispering! I think they started the house meeting without us. Alright. Well, he's not in here. Locked. Locked. How about the door we came through? Yeah, no one in here. Haven't we looked everywhere? Where's Jim and AJ? In fact, where's Philip? A large oak tree stands proud beside the house, the branches reaching all the way up to the roof. Yeah. Gotta push this thing again. Hey! Huh? Hey! Is there someone up in the tree? Oh. Oh, hi. You're new. Have you come to set us free? No, apparently I'm a prisoner now, too. I'm guessing you must be Jim. What were you doing up in the tree? I thought I might be able to get over the wall. But the tree's too far. And there's this ravine just outside the wall, too. So I understand, yes. Philip wants us all to meet up in the lounge. Oh, okay. I'll head there now, then. Well, we can't find AJ anywhere, so... maybe the others have any, guesses as to where AJ is. Some other footsteps again. Alright. Let's save. I want you to open it, Trilby. Ah, our new arrival has graced us with his presence. I expect there's a lot you want to know. Join the club. Alright, let's talk. So let me see if I got this clear in my head. You're all trapped in this house by some invisible intelligence. Right. And you can't leave. Nope. And as soon as I entered, I became trapped too. Pretty much. Why? Why would anyone want to keep us prisoner here? Maybe they're just lonely. No, if they wanted company, they'd have shown themselves. Maybe they have. Maybe one of us is behind all this. Oh, good. Oh, don't be silly. Why would any of us want to trap a load of people in here and pretend we didn't? I don't know, do I? I don't speak loony. We mustn't squabble amongst ourselves. Hampered by paranoia and suspicion, we'd only hinder each other. I suggest we assume for now that we four are all innocent. I agree with that. We five, including AJ. Where is he anyway? I don't know. I couldn't find him anywhere. I saw him just after I arrived, but he ran away from me. Well, that's odd. Listen, Mr. Trilby. We work as a team in this house. That's how it's been since it started. We all have to share information. No secrets. So, why did you come to this house? He's a cat burglar. Why do you even have to ask? Well, I didn't come here to take part in some bizarre Big Brother event, that's for sure. Is there anything... Sorry, is there anything you know about this house that would help? Anything at all? I doubt I know much more than any of you. All I know is that the last Arius died and it's supposed to be empty. Well, I guess you're not much of a help then. But I suppose an extra pair of hands is always useful. I'm still not completely clear on a few details. Do I get to ask you all some questions now? Sure. Just ask any of us whatever you like. Oh boy. Let's start by talking to Jim. So, Jim. That's all I wanted to know. Okay. Mrs. Taylor? Yes? That's all I wanted to know. Okay. Philip? Mr. Hardy? Yes, Mr. Trilby? How did you come to be here? Well, I came up here to look for some artifacts. And I'm sure you had the full consent of the Defoe solicitors to do so. Shut up. I just heard of some old family tomb somewhere under the building. I mean, really old. Anything inside probably doesn't belong to anyone, so finders keepers. I managed to call in a few favors to get over the ravine and the back wall. Then, of course, I couldn't get out again. How many people know you're here? A handful, I suppose. They wouldn't get suspicious till I go missing for months, though. Tell me a bit about yourself. About me? Well, I'm in what you'd call the import-export business. You're a thief. I'm not a thief. I'm a treasure hunter. I only take what belongs to dead people. Since they're not using it, you know? Our new friend there, he's a thief. True, but also a gentleman. And I only take what I'm sure no one's using too. I'm sure that's a great comfort to them. I mean, you're the one who brought it up, dude. What do you know about the mansion? Plenty. I read an article in this month's Treasure Hunting Monthly. Oh, God. It was built by some explorer guy, Sir Roger Defoe or something like that. His wife died giving birth. He and his son went missing some time later. Hell, maybe the article could tell you better than I could. I'll let you borrow it. Thanks. Treasure Hunter Weekly. Just don't mess it up too much. It's from my scrapbook. Wow. Mr. Hardy, please. That's all I wanted to know. Righto. Yikes. Oh, Mr. Phillip. Miss Taylor? That's all I wanted to know. Okay. So, Jim. Yes? Tell me a bit about yourself. Like what? I don't know. Where were you before you came here? I was at St. Trinian's boarding school, not far from here. Been there since I was 10. My parents move around a lot, you see. How old are you now? Nearly 16. That's all I wanted to know. How did you come to be here? It was so stupid. We climbed over the school wall at lunchtime. Why? It was a dare. We were going to see how long it would take the school to find us. Then we came across this old house. And Richard dared me to knock on the door. He bet me £1 I wouldn't do it. My school was like that. Broke my collarbone playing pylon once. Shut up, Philip. What happened next? Well, I was about to knock on the door but it opened by itself. I heard Richard dare me to take a step inside. So you did, and the door closed behind you, and it wouldn't open again. Yeah. Your friends didn't call the police or anything? How should I know? I guess they didn't, since nobody came. That was on Wednesday. The school probably know I'm gone, now. I see. What do you know about the mansion? Not much. We could always just about see the roof over the playground wall. We all used to tell each other it was haunted. Why? Are there any stories or legends attached? Well, a friend of mine used to say a crazy hermit lived there, who killed people and ate them all. Ate them alive. Oh, well, I'm certainly reassured. That's all I wanted to know. Okay. Miss Taylor? Yes? That's all I wanted to know. Tell me a bit about yourself. Why, that's so sweet of you to ask. We're in for it now. I'm a correspondent for the BBC, but you probably already knew that. I'm afraid I don't watch much television, except when I'm stuck in a house. Oh. Well, I do outside broadcasts for the news, mainly. Sometimes I present documentaries or variety shows. Whenever I'm needed, really. Very much a Jill of all trades. Excuse me, so warm in here. Wow, kill someone, then eat them alive. I know, right? Like, how do you even do that? How did you come to be here? I only came down here for a documentary. There's been a lot of interest in whole ghost stories lately. I figured something on Defoe Manor would pull in the ratings. And not because it would make interesting viewing? This is why I hate television. Excuse me, I was talking. I arrived here before the camera crew. I was supposed to wait for them, but I couldn't resist just taking a walk around the grounds. Next thing I knew, I was in the backyard. I looked all over, but I couldn't find a way back to the front. It was my own fault, really. Yes, it was. What happened to your camera crew? I have no idea. They probably just left when I never showed up. I'm sort of glad they didn't get mixed up in this too. What? What do you know about the mansion? Well, I've heard some pretty disturbing stories about it. Here we go. There have been stories of weird happenings around it for decades. Ever since the first disappearance of the original owner and his son. People have gone missing in the area around the house more than anywhere else in the country. People from all walks of life. People like us? Don't say that. That's all I wanted to know. Okay. Anyone else see a pattern in all these stories? Which pattern would that be? Seems to me, the house only traps people individually. It didn't try to trap Jim's friends. Or Simone's camera crew. You know, it's only letting us in here one at a time. You're talking about the house like it's intelligent. Surely it's more likely that there's some joker behind all this. Maybe. But how did they know we were coming? How did it know to leave a window open for me, risking one of you finding it? It's a good question. You think the house is haunted? I wouldn't use that word. Nerd. But I definitely have. Sorry. Like we're being watched, I suppose. Yeah. Maybe this is one of Simone's rating winners. Excuse me? Well, locking up some people in a house against their will and secretly filming them. Sounds like a natural reality TV progression. He's not wrong. It's also highly illegal. Wouldn't stop some people. Where the hell has AJ got to anyway? I was hoping he'd be here. He's been doing some research on the house. He was going to share with us tonight. Maybe someone should go look for him. I'll go. What, now? It's getting pretty late. I admit, I'm beginning to feel tired. Yeah, me too. But what about AJ? I don't think there's any need to worry now. If he still hasn't turned up by morning, then we'll look for him. I mean, it's not like he can leave the place. Oh, alright. But we'll look for him as soon as we get up. Day 2. What noise? I didn't hear any noise. Oh. Oh. Simone? Philip? Jim? Oh god. Who did this? What the? You did this? Stay back, I'm warning you. Who are you? It's me. Christ, I've never dreamt so vividly before. It was so disturbing. Ah, and stop whispering. And so the nightmares begin. Okay. Let's go find AJ. Huh. That portrait looks a little different, doesn't it? The portrait of an aging man in a safari suit. The plaque reads Sir Roderick Defoe. I'm pretty sure he wasn't aging before. Well, whatever. Just misremembering. Jim? Hi, Mr. Trilby. That's all. Seen AJ anywhere? Not since yesterday morning. You seem pretty anxious about something. Did he say why? No. Just said something about getting to the bottom of all this. Then he left the room and I never saw him again. What are you reading there? Treasure Island. I found it in the living room. How are you liking it? Well, it's a bit heavy going. I think I prefer Terry Pratchett. How are you feeling? Okay, I guess. I had this really horrible dream. But you don't want to hear about it. You're taking this imprisonment thing very well, I must say. Well, it's not that different from boarding school, really. You sure? Except there's no one to hit you across the knuckles when you talk too much at night. Wow. Do you know where the others are? Well, I don't know where Mr. Hardy is. But Miss Taylor is up in the library. Oh. The library? On the 2nd floor. I think she broke the door open or something. Nice. Thanks. Oh, okay. Thanks. That's all. Okay, Mr. Trilby. Yeah, he is a good kid. I'm not sure why they would slap him over the knuckles just because he's speaking too much at night, though. Boarding school sounds kind of lame. Let's go see Simone. This one looks broken. Someone seems to have broken the lock off this door. Ah, there she is. Hey, Miss Taylor. Ah, hello, Mr. Trilby. Sleep well? To be honest, not really. I had this terrible dream. Someone had killed you and Philip and Jim. I remember a huge guy with a welding mask. Let me guess. He took off the mask and it looked exactly like you. No. Actually, he looked exactly like you. What does it mean? Frankly, I don't want to know. So we saw ourselves in our dream, and she saw me in her dream. That's probably not good. Are you holding up? Oh, spare me the gallantry. I'm just fine. Did you break the lock on the door? No, I just came up here and it was like that. I suppose AJ must have done it. Huh. Must have been reading from that pile of books. I don't know exactly. I'd have to ask him. So I take it AJ hasn't turned up yet. No. Do you think he found a way out? If he did, he didn't have the decency to tell us. I wouldn't be surprised. He's kinda jumpy. Maybe he just saw an opportunity and took it. Maybe. What do you know about AJ? Not much. He refused to tell us anything about himself. Where he came from, why he came here. Not even his full name. Kinda suspicious, isn't it? Do you think he had some kind of... Whoa. I really wouldn't know. Of course, you're no one to judge when it comes to withholding names. Do you know where the others are? Well, Philip said he was going into the garden, probably to dig some more. I don't know where Jim is. He's in the living room. And AJ's still missing. Thanks. Well, not really living room, but the dining room. A 1988 edition of the Encyclopedia Britannica, with Wagner to Woodlouse missing. Oh. A collection of old world maps and atlases, probably tragically out of date. This shelf is full of nothing but photo albums. That's a lot of photo albums. A complete, unabridged Oxford English Dictionary. These don't come cheap. I can sell those when everything's over. Lovingly bound textbooks on gardening. Books on the occult. No doubt interesting bedtime reading. The occult, huh? Some of P.G. Waitehouse's best. Books on photography, cartooning, and watercoloring. Must have been Matthews. Stop whispering. Evidently, someone's been doing a little research here. Several volumes of something called The Digest of the Visual Arts. Ugh, gross. Yeah, that's enough for me. I can't take any of that. I hate reading. Alright, well, let's go talk to Philip then. He's out in the garden, right? Hey, Jim. Well, at least no one's died yet. Well, except in our sleep, I guess. But that's okay. I wonder what they eat. To survive, I mean. Let's go see Philip. Oh. I think he's using some kind of metal detector. Hey, Mr. Hardy. Well, look who's up. How are you doing? Oh, I'm just fine. When I find the way out, I'll be even better. Are you the one who dug up half the lawn? Yeah. I was trying to dig my way out of this place. But the ground gets really solid 2 feet down, and the wall foundations go even further. Well, that would explain the holes nearest the walls. What about the others? Alright, I was looking for treasure. Happy now? You want some kind of metal? Just professional interest, you understand? Any luck? With treasure? Nah. Found some kind of pipeline running under the lawn, but not much else. Pipeline, huh? What are you doing with that metal detector? It's actually part of the plan to get out of here. Oh, good. I heard there's some kind of family tomb buried somewhere under the grounds. If I can find it, there might be another way to the surface. And I presume any family valuables they have down there would be an unexpected bonus? Hey, judge, not lest ye be judged yourself. You're a cat burglar, for God's sake. At least I have a sense of priorities. Well, when you found an escape route and saved us all, I'll be sure to apologize profusely. Profusely. How do you know the tomb's there? I don't. That's what the metal detector's for. How do you know there's anything to detect? It's probably all stone and dusty corpses. Actually, you'd be surprised how much metal can be found in a tomb. Belt knuckles, belt buckles, coffin handles, candlesticks, gold, silverware. Implying something? Oh, goodness me, no. Listen, the tomb could be on the other side of the grounds for all you know. Sure, but this is good as place as any to start. Until I see some compelling evidence for its location, I'll continue my systematic sweep. So, being that this is a adventure game, I'm gonna guess we need this metal detector. Can I borrow your metal detector? What do you want it for? I'm not sure yet. Brilliant. Well, I'll give you a shout when I'm finished with it. Finished with the metal detector yet? Are we there yet? No, you can have it when I found the tomb. Do you know if AJ's turned up yet? Not to my knowledge. In fact, I don't think we'll be seeing him ever again. That's ominous. Why not? Well, if this is some kind of reality TV stunt, he must have been in on it. Maybe he's gone to file reports on how all the hidden cameras are working. I honestly doubt this is the work of the BBC, Philip. You have a better explanation? Not yet. Well then. Have you seen the others? At least I saw Jim. Last I saw Jim, he was in the dining room. I don't know about that Taylor woman. Taylor woman. See you around. Whatever. The ground won't answer me, no. Okay, so evidently we need that metal detector for something. So AJ most likely broke the lock to the library. And he was researching something in those books. So why don't we go and take a look at those books and see what he was reading about? Maybe we can get some kind of clue. I can't think of a use for any of these books at the moment. Well, can you look at them? Hey, Miss Taylor. Ah, hello, Mr. Trilby. Excuse me. See you later. Let me just hiccup at you and leave. Excellent. There's that whispering again. I'm a bit, lost here. Maybe there's something in the library I'm missing. After all, it's a whole new room and we have absolutely nothing from it yet. Let's look around a bit more. Historical text on most of the really well-known. The history of the Defoe lineage. That looks interesting. Does it? Can I take it? I think it's about time I read up on the Defoe family. We also got to read the article that Phil gave us. Let's do that. It's an article cut out from a magazine called Treasure Hunting Monthly. The mystery of Defoe Manor. Defoe Manor, one of the country's more notorious stately homes, is renowned for being a great source of untold wealth. But what is the... Oop, hang on, we'll try that again. But what is the curse that surrounds the creaking house? The mansion was built in the early 19th century by the legendary explorer Roderick Defoe in celebration of his retirement and marriage. Sir Roderick disappeared along with his only son on the 15-year anniversary of his wife's sudden death. After that, the house fell into the possession of a succession of heirs, most of whom died or disappeared in mysterious circumstances. Annoying voice mystery, that is. Sorry. I don't know why I went with a weird voice for that one. The Strange Brigade voice. The house was left abandoned after the last heir was thought to have died in 1946, until the recent appearance of Clarence Defoe, who managed to prove his connection to the lineage and inherit the house. Okay. A History of the Defoe Family, Volume 7. Oh dear. Roderick Defoe, later Sir Roderick Defoe, is probably the most famous of the lineage. Using a lot of the inheritance he attained when his parents died suddenly, he embarked on a series of adventures throughout the globe, earning quite a reputation as a colonial explorer. He retired from adventure at the age of 40, when he met his future bride, Belinda Rothman. Belinda Rothman. And fell instantly in love. He built a luxury manor in the English countryside, and the couple moved in as soon as the work was complete. By all accounts, the couple were deliriously happy, which is what made Belinda's sudden death, while giving birth to their only son, Matthew, all the more tragic. Okay. Sir Roderick was in mourning for a long time, leaving the upbringing of Matthew in the hands of numerous nannies and tutors. When he finally did start taking an interest in his son, he was known to be bitterly disappointed as his son rejected the idea of joining the army, preferring to pursue art and literature. As Matthew neared the age of 15, however, he and his father seemed to grow closer. They didn't always see eye to eye, but they seemed to understand each other and offer unconditional love. And then, on Matthew's 15th birthday, he and Roderick disappeared. A servant found bloodstains in one of the rooms, but no bodies were found. The fate of Sir Roderick and his wayward son remains a mystery to this day, the first of many mysterious disappearances connected to the Defoe line and the family house. So yeah, this place is haunted. Sunbleached Skull. A Sunbleached Skull, probably placed here to add gothic ambience. Well, they did it. Visual arts. Photography. Books on the occult. Maps. Do you have a map of the house here by any chance? Guess not. More whispering. Interesting. A couple of binders containing old architectural plans. Hey! There'd probably be some architectural plans of the building here. Now that sounds useful. A map is always handy. Yes, it is. Take a look at that map. It's a very old architectural plan of the Defoe Manor. There's Defoe Manor with the underground tomb clearly marked as being under the front yard. There's something odd about this map, like there's something missing. No, it's not that. There's something here that doesn't belong. Something I don't recall seeing in the house. What do you mean? There's the front floor, front door, first floor. Backyard with a pool. You go into the kitchen, through to the dining room. The front hall here. This is where the front door is locked. The tomb is out here, so nowhere near where Philip is. Hey, was there some stairs in the kitchen? I don't recall seeing stairs in the kitchen. Well, whatever. Maybe they're inaccurate. Also, this looks like someone drew it in paint. Yeah, everything looks normal except for this. Well, we have proof that the front yard contains the tomb, so now we can go steal his, metal detector. I think I know what to do with that, too. Believe it or not. Mostly because I've seen this game being played before. Haha. Somehow I remember quite a few things about it. Alright, let's see here. Hey, Phil. I'd like you to take a look at something. Hey, Mr. Hardy, I found this old map in the library. Did you? Take a look. The tomb is quite clearly under the front yard. But this is the backyard. There's no way to the front yard. Sucks, doesn't it? Well, I guess that's my escape plan out the window. Thanks a bunch, buddy. Don't mention it. Can I borrow the metal detector? Why the hell not? Take away my hopes, might as well take away my worldly possession, too. My only worldly possession. Have fun with it. Thanks. Now, do excuse me. Womp womp. Alright, we got a metal detector. It's a rather cheap, overused metal detector. Nice. I want to use the... Yeah. I wouldn't know where to begin. I need a starting point. Okay. Well. Here's the thing. This pool is full of water. There's a blurry shape visible in the water, but I can't tell what it is. Perhaps if the pool were drained. Well, there's a pipeline here that we can't tell where it leads. Maybe we can follow the pipeline. I can track where this pipeline leads with a metal detector. The trail ends here. Oh, really? Dirt. And what do we have here? Philip's laborings must have covered it up. It is a panel. Well, that didn't seem to do anything. Or did it? Haha! It did. Nice. Alright. Let's see what that blurry shape was. Who pooped in the pool? Eonek? Eonek. Oh. Christ! Oh, Christ. This is definitely the man I met on the landing. Presumably AJ. Looks like someone tied him to an iron hook at the bottom of the pool. But I think he was dead before then. His throat's been split open by some large edged weapon. God, the stench. I've got to find the others. Wait, why was there no blood coming up? Dead? How? Murdered. He was stabbed to death, then tied to the bottom of the pool. Oh my god. You know what this means, don't you? We're the only ones in this house. The killer has to be one of us. Not necessarily. I don't think any of us could engineer... Shut up! It was you, wasn't it? You killed AJ and now you're covering your tracks. Philip, you're being absurd. Why would Trailblade tell us where the body is if he wanted to hide it? He's covering his tracks. He was the last to arrive. Don't tell me you're not a bit suspicious of him. Look, what happened to AJ was a terrible thing. But if we let it tear us apart, we could all go the same way. He's got a point, Philip. Oh, I see. You're all in on this together. Philip. Shut up! As far as I'm concerned, there's no one I can trust anymore. You took my metal detector, you bastard. From now on, it's every man for themselves. Philip! Idiot. He's shaken. We all are. So, what do you think? About AJ, I mean. I'm really not sure. I think we're being haunted. Oh. Well, at least someone's keeping their head. Look, I'm not exactly in love with such an unscientific idea as a murderer's ghost. But nothing other than the supernatural could have engineered this situation. And this house has had a bad history. A history I think it's time I started looking into. Well, you do whatever you want. I think I'm going to look into AJ's death with a slightly more sensible attitude. Where's Jim? Someone should tell him about AJ. I think he went upstairs. I'll go look for him. Father? Jim? Jim, is that you? What are you doing, Father? What? Father, no! No, don't! Father! Father! Hold on! Mr. Trilby? Day 3. Jim? Sorry, Mr. Trilby. You wanted me to wake you? Did I? You remember yesterday? You told me about AJ, then said you were going to look into the house. Then you asked me to wake you this morning so you could get started. Yes, I remember. Thank you, Jim. Anytime. Whoops. Okay. Let's go watch TV. The house is haunted, apparently. Let's watch some TV. This morning. In other news, Michael Shisham, solicitor of the Defoe estates, was found dead this morning in his office. Oh, good. Perfect. Mr. Shisham was found to have hanged himself, and a ruling of suicide has already been declared. This is the latest in a recent string of deaths and disappearances connected to the mysterious Defoe manor. A string which began with the murder-suicide of Sir Clarence Defoe and his young wife, and has seen more recently the disappearance of BBC reporter Simone Taylor. Police were hoping to acquire the key to Defoe Manor in order to investigate, but the location of the key was known only by Mr. Shisham himself. Shisham. Numerous television stars have already come forward to pay tribute to Miss Taylor as it becomes increasingly apparent that disappeared. Something tells me there wouldn't even be that much coverage if there wasn't a celebrity involved. Yeah. God dang whispering. Alright. I wonder if the whispering is haunted as well. Yeah, that's definitely not right. It's a portrait of a wizened, bearded old man in a safari suit. The plaque reads, Sir Roderick Defoe. I'm pretty sure that's not right. Well, whatever. Alright, let's see. Oh, look at the books, idiot. Books on the occult. Gardening. I think I got everything I need from this room. It changed. The dude's getting older. Yes, he is. God damn it, Trilby. Downstairs. Okay. Good boy. Let's talk to Philip. I'm sure he's happy. Let's take Philip. Use him. I'm not in the mood for picking fights. Yeah, okay, fine. Hello, Philip. Leave me alone, cat burglar. Well, catch you later. Feeling any better this morning? Oh, I'm just Peaches. Now go away. What are you doing? Am I annoying you? None of your business. Are those maps of the house? Yes, they're maps. I'm going to find a way out, then I'm going to get away from this madhouse once and for all. And after that, if I ever see your smug pinstripe-wearing face again, it'll be a million years too soon. Come on, Phil. None of us could possibly have killed AJ. You want to bet? You're over 6 foot. You could have done it easily. Maybe I could have, but I didn't. Prove it. You know I can't. Well then. You know, your attitude could be the death of us. It's certainly going to be the death of you if you don't get out of my face. Have you seen the others? No. All I know is that they're not here bothering me. Why don't you go join them? I want to be safe from all the people who could potentially be murderers. I'm gonna keep in a room where there's 2 entrances. In fact, 4 if you count the windows. Good plan. Enjoy the whispering. So yeah, there's supposed to be stairs here. On the map. There it is. According to the map, there should be a stairwell right behind this wall. I guess someone bricked over it. I'm not going to be doing anything with my bare hands. Yeah, okay, that's fair. What's this? I just found it out here like this. Do you know whose it is? Yeah, it's mine. Did you bring it in here last night or something? Of course not. It was in the front yard, and there's no way into the front yard. Maybe someone's trying to help us. Maybe. I'll go and find the others and let them know about it. Sure. Yeah, that would make me look good. Hey, by the way, my car made it in here. My car that was in the front yard that no one can get into. I think Philip is a bag of salt right now. He doesn't need any more. Well, hello, car. Great! My lockpicks are here. They must have fallen out of my pocket while I was getting out of the car. I'll hide an emergency pick in the lining of my tie, like I usually do. Okay. So we have an emergency lockpick in his tie. Good to know. Lockpicks. Nice. No more locked doors. There we go. Nice. That's what I like to see. I found a pickaxe. And I found a saw. And I found nothing. Can't think what to do with it. Cool. We've got stuff. Alright. Let's continue on, shall we? I hope this game isn't too boring to watch. It's rough on my hand to play anything else that requires both hands to be played, so this is about all I can manage right now. I apologize. But with the lockpicks, we can probably check out these other rooms. It's pretty cool. Let there be open. I think I did it, but it still won't open. What? There must be a deadbolt on the other side or something. Oh, great. Even when I do open the doors, they won't open. There we go. Unlocked. Hey, that's what I like to see. It's a bedroom. With blood. Just open one side, I guess. And apologize for being awesome. I'll try. I'll try. According to the front cover, this is the diary of Sir Roderick Defoe, circa the early 19th century. Cool. There's nothing in the wardrobe but that little book. A fairly understated nightstand. This must be the room Clarence Defoe had picked for himself and his wife. Cool. This is a door? Oh, okay. No, I want the book. Where's the pixel? There it is. Book. Shelby. I'll look at the book. Come on. Okay, I want the book. Let me take the book. There we go. Pain in my ass. An old-fashioned miner's pickaxe. A well-polished old two-man saw. The Diary of Sir Roderick Defoe. March 5, 1805. Let me take a sip of water before I read this. Work on the house is going well. It should be completed by the end of July. Belinda is already excited about the forthcoming wedding and spends many hours of the day going over even the smallest details over and over again. Not since our early courtship has she been so giddy with joy. It softens my heart to see her smile, and she smiles often. I'm wondering why I didn't retire sooner. August 12, 1805. I am only now having the opportunity to write this, as it has been a most hectic day, and apparently few months. The wedding went without a hitch, and the house was ready for us to move in as soon as the ceremony was over. Yeah, that sounds right. Belinda insisted on consummating our marriage immediately. I am sure, dear diary, this house can expect to hear the laughter of children before 1806 is out. It didn't work out that well though, did it? February 14, 1806. A romantic day for our announcement. The physician has just left, confirming that Belinda is with child. A child we can expect to be born in June. We have already decided to name the child Matthew, if a boy, or Jane, if a girl. Oh, July 28, 1806. Belinda is dead. I will never forget her face, ash gray, contorted with pain. The child is healthy. Would that it had never came about and spared me this fresh hell. May 24, 1820. Oh, this is 12 years later, or 14 years later. Matthew showed me the painting of the grounds he had created. I worry about the boy. Why can't he have healthier interests, like soldiering? The painting was fair, I suppose, but I would rather my child be less of a weakling. June 28th, 1821. It is the anniversary of the night which I unleashed a horror which I tonight shall remove from this world. May God forgive me. That's the last entry. Well, that's not ominous at all. Wait. Well, I wanted to look at the scratches, but... Well, what do you know? It opened. Of course, since it overlooks the backyard, this doesn't help me much. Still cool, though. Let's look at the scratches. Look at the scratches. So peculiar with the area. Where is it? They don't look like they were made by human fingernails. Oh, that's good. Let's go outside. Let's just stand here outside the window. It's a tile that must have come away slightly during the rebuilding. Oh no. The very old, very dead oak. Good old pixel hunting, the true skill of point-and-click adventures. Yeah, no joke. That's me, Trilby. This window must lead into the other locked room on this floor. Yeah, I got a plan. It's Grawly time. Let's go. While I'm sure it would be highly amusing to Grawly across the gap and slam heavily into the tree trunk, it would not be a great help. Wait, but the tree's over here. Like in the foreground. What? Alright. Fine. Well, we have a saw. We can probably saw it down. Should be fine, right? Hi, Phil. Have fun being a loser. All on your own. Nice. Where's Jim, anyway? Jim, are you playing around with a metal detector? No. Oh. Trilby. You know, I think we can beat this game in one stream instead of spending a bunch of streams playing this one game, because this game actually comes in a well, it's not a trilogy. What do you call it when it's 5 games? This is quintology. Regardless, this is 5 games, and this is the first one. They get progressively better as we go through them. And I thought about going through all of them. Because why not? I can't find Jim. A Fivetology, yes. I think Quintology is the right name. Quinology? I don't know. Where is Jim? Maybe he's in the library. Ah, hello, Jim. Jim? Yes? What do you think we should do next? I think we should be doing as much research into the house as we can. What are you doing? I'm just looking for stuff on the house. Why? I don't know. Yes, you do, Jim. Why? Because I want to help. But I'm not sure what I could do. Ah, he's a good kid. Want to tag along with me? Sure. I promise not to get in the way. Pentology? Yeah, maybe. Maybe that's right. Alright. We got Jim. Jim has joined the party. Jim? There he is. He's like face through the door. That was awesome. Hey, Phil. You still suck. It's kind of creepy how this guy just like faces through. Alright, so we have a 2-man saw. We got a big old tree in the way. You know what to do. Jim, give me a hand with this. Oh, down she goes. Nice. Oh. Why did we cut the tree down, Mr. Trilby? I'm not exactly sure. I know it makes me feel better. Goodbye. Alright, no more tree. And that means we can now use the awesome Grawly to get past the other window. It's dead, Jim. I'm a cat burglar, not a doctor, Jim. Alright, so this door we unlocked, but it won't open up because of some deadbolt. So, what we're gonna do is take a breath of fresh air here and grapple over to the other side. What are you doing, Mr. Trilby? Just popping out for some fresh air. Why don't you wait for me in the library? Oh, okay. Jim, you shouldn't really buy that. Jim would be bad at stopping someone from committing suicide, I think. Now then. Now then. Whoa, that animation though. Look at this. Oh. Well, I hope you all caught that and didn't blink. It's not really how physics work. Oh well. Oh, Teddy. In here. Looks like a whole lot of nothing. It's, for all intents and purposes, empty. An artist easel with a blank canvas. How philosophical. This must be Matthew's room. The very old Victorian-era stuffed bear. Yeah, he had a very small bed. A single bed. Maybe this room has been left as a spare or something. Check the nightstand. There's nothing in here but this old diary. Hey. Did I get it? Oh yeah, nice. The Secret Diary of Matthew Defoe. Ah, this is a few years before. Well, he's still pretty young. This, I think he's like 10 or 8. This is his 8th birthday. Never mind. June 28, 1814. Today is my 8th birthday. Nanny said I would soon be a big, strong man like my father. I wanted to see him today, but he wouldn't come out of his study all day. Nanny says he always gets cross on this day. Oh yeah, this is the anniversary of Belinda's death. But it's not because of me. Really? I thought he was angry about his son being born, wasn't he? August 5, 1817. I found a new friend. He's behind the door in the kitchen. And he doesn't have a name. He likes me to sit and talk to him, but father gets very angry when he finds me doing this. I asked father who the boy behind the door was, but he told me there was no boy behind the door and it was just a silly fantasy. May 24th, 1820. I showed father the painting I just finished. He said it was quite good, which is the best thing he has ever said. While he was in the good mood, I asked if I could go and look behind the door in the kitchen. He pretended to not hear me. June 18th, or 28th, here's the anniversary of Belinda's death again. My father has done a terrible thing. All this time he pretended there was no boy behind the door. Now this. There's blood all over the kitchen floor. I will do what I can. Then we can be a family together and be happy. That's where it ends, except for a little ink blot just underneath the text. I think I read enough to have some idea of what's going on here. Yeah, me too. If there is a ghost in this place, there must be some connection to the disappearance of Sir Roderick and Matthew Defoe. Was Matthew schizophrenic or something? No, I don't think that's quite what it is. Did Sir Roderick kill him and disappear to avoid the law? No. It's odd that neither of their bodies were ever found. If I could find Matthew's body, perhaps I can get to the bottom of this. That's true. Could be something we could do. Maybe there's a book or something in the library that could help me. Oh, let's go find out. It sounds like maybe because there was another boy, right, that really threw Sir Roderick Defoe into a frenzy. Maybe Belinda gave birth to 2 children, and the second one is what killed her, which is why he, like, hates it, you know? Oops, this is not the library. Aha. Hey, Jim. I'm not in the mood for picking fights. Let's talk to him. Jim? What do you think we should do next? I think we should be doing as much research into the house as we can. That's fair. Never mind. Alright. Well, we're dealing with ghosts, and I know there's books on occult here. There they are. There's a book on simple white magic here. Oh my god, I can cast Cure! Why not? I could certainly do with a laugh. White magic. Nice. Finding a person from their possession. Tie the possession in question to a stick and dip it in salt. Next, wave it over the place where the subject sleeps. When you hold it in front of you, the object should now indicate in which direction the owner lies. Okay. So, find an object that Matthew owned and tie it to a stick. I mean, we have a stick. Oh, hey, the teddy. Hang on. Take the teddy. And why the hell not? Nice. We got a teddy. The very old Victorian era stuffed bear. Okay. Let's use this on the stick. No, there's no way to attach the bear to the stick. With a cord. A little macabre, perhaps, but never mind. Why did you tie it around the neck? A length of wire tied to a teddy bear. Why did you tie it around the neck? Weirdo. Alright, let's use this on the stick. Nice. Bear plus stick. A teddy bear tied to a piece of stick with extension cord. Hey, good enough. Alright, so now we need salt, right? And we know there's a huge bag of salt in the kitchen. I love it, honestly, that there's like this huge bag of salt and no food. Nice. Alright. Let's use this with the salt. Cool. Now we have... Oh, okay. Whoops, I meant to use it over where he sleeps. Salty bear plus stick. Salty bear. This might be the best item. Yeah, whisper. I got white magic. I can cast Cure with my salty bear. Okay, let's see here. Let's use this. No. Use this over where he sleeps. I guess that'll do. Okay, now let's look at it. It seems to be indicating downwards. Okay. Let's head down. I mean, I'm pretty sure I get where this is going. It seems to be indicating to my left. Is it like the salted bear pointing? Go left, idiot! Uh-huh. Alright. Either it's not working properly or it's pointing straight downwards. Hey, it said that the first time I was here too. Well, we know there's a staircase here. Knock, knock. Whoa. You made a perfectly circular hole by striking the center point of that wall. Amazing. How did you do that? Incredible. I can see stairs through there. They must have been blocked off centuries ago. Well, no time like the present. This looks like a dungeon. Is this where the other boy was in? Are these manacles? What the hell was this room used for? Well, I guess this is where he kept the other son. Locked. My footsteps. Locked in the basement. The dirt basement. Yikes. Is where the marriage was consummated? I don't think so. This would be indicating to the southeast. Okay. Hey. Please don't tell me it's over where the manacles are. Straight down. What? Ah, Matthew Defoe, I presume. Is Sir Roderick keeping down here? No, we can't have done. There'd have been mention of it in one of the books I read. True. So, hold on. I don't think that's Matthew's hand. There's another corpse down here. Looks like the body of a much older man. This must be Sir Roderick. You know, I have a feeling this is Sir Roderick. Judging by the ribs, he was killed by a large stabbing weapon. How do you know from this old corpse? But by whom? What was that? Sounded like it came from the other side of the house. Well, the plot is thickening, I think. Poor young Matthew Defoe, cut down cruelly in his prime by something. Footsteps. Yeah, that can't be good. Alright, what broke? Did you hear something break, Philip? Hello, Philip. Catch you later. Enjoy, looking at those maps. Well, the only glass I know of is in the trophy room with that, like, glass dome and the, little, like, thing inside it, whatever it was. So far, everything looks fine, though. Yeah, it was this thing that broke. Okay. An idol. Okay. The bell jar has been knocked over and smashed. Looks like the idol is undamaged. Well, that's good. Let's take it. That seems useful. I like black magic and stuff. This really is a horrendously ugly little wooden idol. Hang on, what are these little stains? Day 4. Oh. What? Oh. Father, why? Ow, my head. And my tie. What? What the hell happened last night? That's what happens when you drink too much, Trilby. I remember. Oh, God. Philip. Did I kill Philip? I don't remember anything. Last thing I remember is putting my hand on that idol. I've got to warn the others. Ah, so the idol is the source of the nastiness. Hey, they let me keep my teddy bear. Where are my items? It's not even salty anymore. We took the salt out. I can see my car from here. Very useful information, Trilby. It's locked. God knows where they found the key. Good question. Anyone out there? Hello? Is there anyone out there? Quiet. Simone, is that you? Yes, I'm keeping guard. Why? Shut up! You killed Philip! Don't even try to deny it. I did? Don't play games with me. I'm keeping guard here until the police get into the grounds. Then I'm handing you over. Good. Well, I mean, I touched the idol and then I killed Philip, so yeah. Let's talk to Simone. Simone? What do you want now? Where's my tie? I have a lockpick in that. It was Jim's idea. We took it off you so you wouldn't hang yourself. Why wouldn't you want me to hang myself if I'm such a cold-blooded killer? Jim still seems to think you might somehow be innocent. That boy really admired you, you know. I'm filled with shame. I'm sure. Simone? What makes you think I killed Philip anyway? I mean, it definitely looked like it. Oh, well, let me see. First, Jim and I are attacked by some huge guy in a welding mask and apron with a machete, but manage to get away. Then we come into the kitchen and find a huge guy in a welding mask and apron, unconscious next to Philip's corpse. Oh. Yeah, that's good. And when we took the mask off, lo and behold, it's you. Look, you got it all wrong. Oh, really? Well then, let's hear your version. Philip tried to kill me first. Let's see here. What happens if we lie? Philip tried to kill me first. Oh, I see. You killed Philip in self-defense. So I suppose when you burst into the living room and swung that machete and Jim and me, you were just trying to swat a fly or something. Yes. Yes. That is what happened. Where's Jim? Why do you want to know? So you can track him down and kill him? If you left him alone, he's already dead. He knows I'm innocent. He could be in terrible danger. I know. Until the police have you handcuffed, we all are. Oof. Where's Jim? He knows I'm innocent. Does he? You almost hacked him to pieces with a machete. I think he'll have taken that into consideration. I mean, yeah. Alright, let's see here. Let's see if I remember the proper conversation tree. You're making a terrible mistake. Oh, am I? Why is that? Haven't you ever watched a horror movie? The police will never get in here. Of course they will. The real killer's still on the loose. Oh, sure. I suppose they knocked you out, dressed you in their clothes, put the machete in your hand, and cleverly hid while we discovered you? Something like that. Oh, please. That's pretty good. What have you done with my tie? Alright, let's see here. You're making a terrible mistake. Haven't you ever watched a horror movie? There's always someone who gets wrongfully accused of the killings. And whoever does the accusing is destined to be horribly murdered next. What the hell kind of fantasy world are you living in? You're the killer. That's a proven fact. There's no way of denying it. Making a terrible mistake. The police will never get in here. The house will only let people in one by one. Well, I mean, that's true. And even if an officer does get inside, they can't leave. Will you shut up about your stupid haunted house theory? One good solid battering ram to the front door, they can come and go as they please. As they police? Alright. Why do you think I killed Philip? Alright. Let's go with the proper route here. I was possessed by the ghost. Oh, now that impresses me. Did you think of that all by yourself? It's the truth, I swear. Shut up. Just shut up. Go touch the idol in the trophy room. You'll see I'm not lying. Yeah, that's not a good idea. That's actually a really fucking terrible idea. Just go have a look in the basement. It possessed me, just like it did when I killed AJ. This is lying. We did not kill AJ. What are you talking about now? The ghost. It talks to me late at night when no one else can hear. Trying to make me do things. Evil things. Shut up. It never leaves me alone. I can't sleep. Then I have the blackouts. I'll wake up with blood all over me in an unfamiliar place. It's happened so many times now I can't count them. Shut up! Kill AJ, kill Philip, kill everyone! It wouldn't leave me alone. I'm warning you. It's talking to me right now. I'm delirious with guilt most of the time. I still think I can get rid of the voice with your help. My help? If you just let me out of here. No, this isn't. You can help me exorcise it. No, this is wrong. There's probably some stuff in the library about... No way. You really think I'm stupid? There's no ghost, it's just you. You and your insanity. The sooner the police get here, the better. Alright, that was a mistake on my part. Makes you think I killed AJ. I was possessed by the ghost. I killed AJ. He wants me to kill everybody. It's talking to me right now. It's saying, kill the bitch. You can break the window. Kill the rotten bitch. Shut up. Keep away from me. Simone. Why do you think I killed Philip? I like how you can just repeat yourself. Like, yep, this is what's happening now. Alright, so apparently the correct one is trying to get on her good side by saying that I'm delirious with guilt most of the time. I can see the face of every poor innocent I've killed every time I close my eyes. Most evenings I cry so hard I vomit several times. Sometimes I just want this nightmare to end. If death came right now, I'd welcome it. Oh God. Simone, let me have my tie back. Your tie, please? Oh, to hell with it. Have it, you psycho! Hey, I got my tie back. And in my tie, I just slip it on. Here's my emergency lockpick. Nice. See, this demonstrates the importance of forethought and lying terribly. Alright. Cool. I got a lot of dialogue out of that. Now then. Let's give Simone a shock of her life. There we go, unlocked. Alright. Alright, Simone, I'm coming out. Don't be mad at me. Where's Simone got to now? I've got to tell her and Jim to believe me about the idol. I've got to get her and Jim to believe me about the idol. I mean, after that last thing you just said, I don't think it's gonna be that easy to, Hello, Philip. You sprayed your back with ketchup. It's Philip. Someone has run him through with a machete. The worst part of it is that someone was probably me. That's a big oof. Sorry, Phil. Oh. It's a portrait of a skeleton in a bloodstained safari suit. The plaque reads, Sir Roderick Defoe. We're pretty close to finishing this game off. After all, it is 5 Days a Stranger, and I believe we are on day 4. And days get pretty dangerous around... Well, the game gets pretty dangerous around day 5. I think we have to go into the bathroom. No one in here either. I hope we're not in peril in here. Where the hell is everyone? Trilby! Simone, before you say anything, I know you didn't really kill AJ or Philip. You do? I figured you were lying to get me away from the shed. I saw him again. Who? The killer! The guy in the welding mask. I spotted him downstairs, but he didn't see me. Are you sure? And I can't find Jim anywhere. Uh-oh. Simone, you have to listen to me. The ghost... Oh, shut up about your ghost! There isn't a ghost, it's a regular flesh and blood psycho. Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. Eh? Do something! Okay. Okay, I'll do something. Nice. Alright, Simone, I did it. I did something. We're safe now. Wait a second. Oh. Thank you for watching 5 Days a Stranger. Special edition. Oh, okay, fine. Let's do something. I have a great idea. Whoop! Oh my god. Jim? Got him. How is he? He's awake. He's fine. Doesn't remember anything, just like I didn't. Look, I only sort of half believe this possession thing right now. But in the absence of a better suggestion, I guess I'm going along with it. Have you been going over those books I was carrying? Yeah, and some text on the occult. Apparently, if we want to destroy this thing, we have to get the spirit back to its old body. That'll make it quasi-mortal. It'd still be dangerous, but not unkillable. We have to find the body first. And to do that, we have to know who the ghost is. I've been thinking about this, and I have a fairly workable theory. Yes, I have a couple of ideas about it myself. Right, well, the ghost is something to do with the disappearances of Roderick and Matthew Defoe, right? The deaths and disappearances all started after that. Agreed. So, what do you think? Hello, Jojo. I'm doing okay. Definitely not gonna cry myself to sleep tonight. Let's see, I don't think Sir Roderick's wife died naturally, no. I think Sir Roderick had more than one son. Sir Roderick obviously killed Matthew and disappeared, no. He found his corpse. Actually, I'd rather hear your theory. I think Sir Roderick had more than one son. Yes, because of what I read in Sir Roderick's diary. Exactly. He makes references to some monster he helped create, and he doesn't mean Matthew. And Matthew talks about another boy in the house, a boy behind the kitchen door. Those manacles indicate that someone was kept in prison in the basement. Where do you think this other son came from? I want to hear what you think first. I think Sir Roderick fathered a love child while in Africa. No. This is nothing pointing to this. I think Sir Roderick had an affair just before Belinda died. Again, nothing. No, they were so happily married, there's no fucking way. No, it must have been twins. I think Belinda Defoe gave birth to twins. I agree with that. I found Belinda's death certificate. Oh. She died about 20 minutes after Matthew was already out. I think it was the second son that did her in. Sir Roderick went practically insane with grief. Yeah, we noticed that. Blamed the poor kid for her death, kept him locked up in the basement, refused to even acknowledge his existence. Can you imagine what that must have done? What that must have been like for the boy? Growing up in a filthy grotto like some kind of animal, given no education, no love? The boy would be completely retarded and a politician. He probably couldn't tell the difference between one person and another. That's why he kills absolutely everyone who enters the house. He thinks they're all Sir Roderick, come to torment him some more. But what happened on that day, 15 years later, when Sir Roderick and Matthew disappeared? You found their corpses in the basement, so they were obviously murdered. The question is, how and why? Obviously, the other boy managed to escape from the basement. No. Sir Roderick went mad and tried to kill him. Yeah, because he had that input in the end of his diary where he's like, he's gonna fix a mistake that he made. The creature he brought to the world. I found out about him and killed Sir Roderick out of sympathy. No, I think he went mad and tried to kill him. Yes! Remember in Sir Roderick's diary, in the last entry? That's what I said. He talks about destroying the monster. He must have gotten really drunk, and it being the anniversary of Belinda's death didn't help. He went down to the basement and beat the poor kid to death. Half to death. Matthew found the body afterwards and tried to bandage him up. Matthew wasn't the sharpest tool in the box. His brother lived on for a bit longer. Long enough to get a mask and machete and to kill both his father and Matthew. Then he must have just died of his wounds. Jesus. And we're going to try and destroy this ghost? None of anything that happened to him is his own fault. What little mind he had is no more. All he has now is hate. If we don't kill him, he'll kill us all. There's no reasoning with him. I suppose you're right. It's very sad, really. What will you do now? We're going to find his body. Then I'm going to figure out how to bring his soul back to it and destroy him. Oh, excuse me. Let me know if I can be of any help. I will. Good luck. Thanks. Didn't mean to punch the microphone there. Well, do we have our items? We're missing a few things. Alright. So, we know how to find where someone died by using a stick, something of their possession. Empty. And empty. Okay. Yeah, we need to tie something of their possession to a stick, put it in salt, and then hover it over where they used to sleep. To find the corpse of... God damn it, get down there. Alright. Hum. Where did you put my stuff? Simone? What am I supposed to be doing again? How are you feeling? I'll feel a lot better once we get out of this madhouse. Never mind. Okay. Is the idol still in here? Stop whispering. Looks like somebody doing a little tidying up. Judging by those little red stains, I think this is what Sir Roderick used to bludgeon his unwanted son to death with. That would explain why touching it causes the possession. That sounds like a great thing to touch. Let's do that. It's a good idea, right? Yay! Haha! Nah. Haha, no. What kind of answer is that? Come on. Alright, fine. Right. How can we find something of Roderick's? Hey, sisters. Hey, hang on, I saw sisters. No, give me the scissors. What? Scissors? This pixel hunt, though. Hello? Pair of tough, hard-wearing scissors. Okay. Let me take the scissors. No. Arg. Pixel hunting. Oh my god. Why is it so hard to grab these scissors? Oh. Oh. Come on. Got him. Oh. Nice. Okay. What an achievement. Oh. It's a blank canvas. I could have sworn there was a picture there once. This is some Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade pixel hunting shit. Yeah, right? Hi, Philip. Let's search his body. I really would rather not touch him. Okay, fine. Where did you hide my stuff? Where did you hide my stuff? There's nothing else in the car, and not much point in driving when there's nowhere to drive to. I mean, that's fair. You know what kind of looks like a stick? That metal detector. It's not here, though. Dang it. Hi. Now is not a good time to disturb the dead. When is a good time? Poor mysterious AJ. We hardly knew ye. Where's my stuff? Is it in my inventory? No. I don't see why I should. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Yep. Yep. The trunk of the car. Yeah, I suppose I should try that. Doesn't seem to be any different, though. Like, it doesn't have its own, hotspot. I guess we could check some of the other rooms on the second floor. since they were suddenly sisters, there's probably more stuff. Not in here. I don't think so, blah blah. Although that would be pretty annoying. Man. Where's my stuff? Hey, Jim. This is Trilby? Yes, Jim. Can I ask you a favor? Sure. I still have the mask and the apron and the knife from last night. Why? Can you take them and throw them away for me? I really don't like having them around. Yeah, I don't blame you. Sure. Thank you. No, thank you, Jim. Yes? How you feeling? My head still hurts a bit, and I feel a bit woozy. Apart from that, I'm fine. What exactly happened last night? Well, me and Miss Taylor were in the living room. Then this big man entered with a mask and tried to kill us with a big knife. We were able to get away, but then we heard Mr. Hardy screaming. Oh, that was me. Miss Taylor told me to wait here. A bit later, she came back and told me that it was you in the mask. I didn't really believe that. She went off to keep guard or something. Then I went into the trophy room and found this wooden doll thing on the floor. Next thing I remember, I was in the bathroom and my head really hurt. That was me. Did I really try to kill you? No. But something did, through you. I don't like this place anymore, Miss Trilby. I didn't like it to begin with. You and me both. See you later. Okay. Well, I'll check it out. It's an ordinary, old-fashioned welding mask, spotted with blood. A blacksmith leather apron. Where's the machete? There it is. Machete is absolutely coated in crimson. Nice. We got a murder outfit. We got a murder outfit. Okay, I have an idea. We can use this. Get a thin strip. Nice. We'll tie this to the machete. See, it's a stick and a strip. And I guess this is what he was wearing. There we go. Nice. The mask is tied to the machete with leather. Okay, we now got a stick bound to a mask. Let's go stick it in some salt, shall we? Strip stick. That was kind of tasty, actually. Gonna fry up some strip sticks and mustard. Maybe ketchup, actually. Cool. Where did he sleep? Well, somewhat unfortunately, he slept down here. Well, that's life. Salty mask. I guess this must be where he slept if it was chained to these all the time. Well. It seems to be indicating upwards. Okay. Let's see if we can find the corpse of the other son of the foe. The son who was subjected to living as an animal in the basement his entire life. This is really kind of unfortunate, isn't it? Okay, we're upstairs. Am I right? Really? Wait, the bathroom? Surely not this far right. We put the rug back. Nice. It is in here. Okay. Oh. Pretty close to the door, apparently. Straight down. I can't get them out with my bare hands. If we had some leverage, maybe. Hang on. Snip. Now we have some leverage. I can lever up the floor with a machete. Pay dirt. Whoa, these bones are pretty oddly shaped. I think this kid must have been born deformed. That's unfortunate. The final resting place of Roderick Defoe's murderous younger son. After killing his father and brother, he must have been able to stagger all the way up here before dying from his wounds. It's really unfortunate, isn't it? Let's take these. You're coming with me. Must be something about summoning angry spirits in here. Yeah, we went back to look through the magic books. Here we go. Remains. The heavily decayed remains of Sir Roderick Defoe's unwanted son. Black magic book. The arts of black magic and necromancy. How convenient that this book happened to be in here. Summoning angry spirits to their bodies. Even more convenient. Murderous wraiths are nigh indestructible when they can hop from body to body, but tying them down to their old bodies returns them to partial mortality, a state in which they can be destroyed. Simply enough, place the spirit's original body in a place of fire and death. Like the trophy room, I guess. There's plenty of fire and death in that room, with all the stuffed animals. Return it its old clothes, then read aloud the following passage, omitting nothing. Just a load of magic gobbledygook here. When I want to read it out, I should just use this book on myself. Warning! Warning, huh? The summoning of a wraith will often bring forth other unquiet spirits who will haunt those who hold their possessions. Well, that's an interesting warning. Alright, well, I think we know what to do. Hey, Jim. Jim? No, I guess I can't yet. Interesting. Maybe I gotta go place the stuff there before I can tell him to come join me in this black magic ritual. Remember when the game started a couple of hours ago? And we were just gonna, like, steal some stuff, get some money, get out. And now we're just... Oh, hang on. No, wait, I wanna watch TV. Now we're just performing white and black magic, summoning angry spirits, people are dying. Good stuff. Budget. We can now go to Peter Daltrey, reporting from the gates of Defoe Manor. Over the last couple of hours, a large number of police cars have gathered around the mansion grounds. Hey, the police are here. I'm not exactly sure what the official position is. I should have heard reference to a hiker hearing... I've heard reference to a hiker hearing suspicious noises coming from the mansion over the last couple of nights. What's happening there now, Peter? Well, since I arrived here, there have been 3 attempts to break down the front doors, all unsuccessful. I understand the authorities are still waiting to hear word from Michael Chisholm's office about getting a hold of the key. The full matter is of course reported to be to the last known location of missing newsreader Simone Taylor. Afraid? Well, the police are here. They can't break down the door. Shock. Can't think of what to do with it. The floor? Let me tell you. Gonna put the remains on the floor. I guess this would count as a room of fire and death. Kind of a big fella, wasn't he? It's all that I could find of the ghost's whole body. No legs, huh? Somehow, I don't think I've improved his looks. What do you mean? He looks perfect to me. Well, I'm clearly ready to summon this thing and destroy it. I mean, surely when it comes back with its welding mask, apron, and bloody machete, I'll just take it down with my fists. No problem. This is a good idea. Here goes nothing. In this hall of death, and by the light of Prometheus's gift, I call thee. I bring thee gifts that may tempt thee back. I bring thee thy helm that thy would be masked. I bring thee thy armor that thy would be clothed. I bring thee thy sword that thy would be armed. Come. 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 Gross. Yeah, I did it! Alright, let's take him on. Maybe I could have planned this better. That's just take him on with your fists. It's no big deal. Get him. Oh. That's the ending to 5 Days a Stranger, Special Edition. Thank you so much for watching. Alright, I really liked it. Okay, fine. We'll keep going. Load. No one's gonna fall for that joke. Anyways, this is the ending. We just need to plan it properly. Hey, Simone. No, not this. Arg. Stupid system. Simone? Trilby? Could you meet me in the trophy room? Do you have a plan? Yes, I've got a plan. Okay, then. Mr. Stabby, do 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 do. Mr. Stabby. All right. Showing my age with that reference there. Jim, come to the trophy room with me. He won't answer me. Aren't I already talking to myself? Time to talk to Jim. Oh my god. Jim? Yes? Could you stop standing so close to me, Mr. Trilby? Could you go down to the trophy room? Why? I have a plan. Well, okay. You better hurry. I was standing uncomfortably close to you, my man. No, don't talk to the door. God damn it. Alright. I think it's time to end this. However, there's still one way to mess this up. And we're gonna do that. Because I want to do that. I'm glad they let you mess it up, though, honestly. Always a fan. One thing I wish this game had is more failure states. More deaths, you know? I love an adventure game with lots of stupid deaths in it. Okay, well, we're all here. There was that warning about, you know, other spirits coming in if people nearby are holding their possessions, but screw that noise. Let's just... This is 3 against 1. We got this. Here goes nothing. Prometheus' gift. I bring thee gifts. I bring thee thy helm. I bring thee thy armor. I bring thee thy sword. Come. Come. Nice. Alright, Simone. Sick 'em. Jesus Christ! What now? Trilby, what now? Maybe I could have planned this better. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Alright. Let's do this properly. Let's see. We have an adult and we have a child. In other words... Hey Jim, why don't you hold on to Matthew's teddy bear for me? Whatever you say. By the way, if you get possessed by an evil spirit... sorry about that. Hey, you know that gun he was so fond of hunting with? Whoa, this thing's heavier than it looks. Hey, Simone. Looks like I'm gonna shoot her. It's pretty funny. Could you hold on to this for me, Simone? Is this part of the plan? Or do you just get a kick out of seeing women with big guns? Please, Simone. Oh, all right. Okay, then. I think we're all ready. Let's do this thing. Here goes nothing. In this hall of death, and by the light of Prometheus's gift, I call thee. I bring thee gifts that may tempt thee back. I bring thee thy helm, that thy would be masked. I bring thee thy armor, that thy would be clothed. I like break into British. I bring thee thy sword, that thy would be armed. Come. Jesus Christ! What now? Trilby, what? You! I knew you were evil from the moment you came into this world, demon child. May God forgive me for having a part in your creation. Why did you kill me, brother? I helped you when you were injured. I bandaged you when our father made his mistake. No mistake, young one. Now do you see why I tried to keep you away from this creature? It has no understanding of human ways. And whose fault is that? You're wrong, father. If you had even given him a chance to be normal. Cease your prattling, Matthew. It is time to put an end to the horror I unleashed. What are you doing, father? Father, no! Father! Father! Pop. I think now would be a good time to take our leave. That caught fire fast. Miss Taylor, over here. What the hell's been going on in there? We've been trying to get in there for hours, then suddenly the place catches fire, the doors burst open, and you two... Us two? Where's Trilby? I thought he was right behind us. You're saying there's someone else in there? Trilby! Trilby! Wait a second. Trilby the cat burglar? Yes! Get someone in there, it could be in trouble. Maybe the ghost got him. Ghost? I think we'd better get you two down to the station. But, Trilby, the fire brigade will find him if he's there. In the meantime, if you'd like to step this way. Death, of course, comes to us all. It came to Sir Roderick Defoe and his youngest son in the shape of each other. Was destroying the ghost the right thing to do? It was acting like any other dumb animal. Oh well. I guess he and his family will have plenty of time to discuss it, wherever they are. As for me, well, I have no complaints. I've lived a life many would consider out of the ordinary. And I have only one regret. Leaving Simone and Jim to explain it all to the police. Mwah, mwah. That was hardly gentlemanly conduct for a gentleman's thief. But I'm sure they'd understand that rushing out into a field full of police officers wouldn't have been a good idea. It's going to be a long walk home. And I have some important matters to attend to. I have to track down my fence, for one thing. Then I have to punch him very hard in the face. "5 Days a Stranger" by Ben Yahtzee Crawshaw. Crawshaw? Nice. So, that was the actual game, with music taken from RPG Maker 2000. I got to play a game, I only used my right hand, and my left hand feels pretty good. Well, as good as it can be for being in pain. Not bad. That's it. Alright. Nice. I quit. I'm sure. Okay. Not bad. So as I mentioned, the game comes with, well, 5 games. The first game is, admittedly, probably the tamest of them all, in the sense that it's very basic, you know, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. In fact, it's actually quite good. The writing is actually quite decent, considering these are free-to-play games. And anyone can download and play them. It's pretty sick. Good quality. They're also quite old at this point, which is why, you know, it looks the way it does. But 0 to 10. I lost my hearing in the beginning. That's okay. That's why I was using my beautiful voice. Which I don't think is that beautiful, but there you go. Oh yeah, I realize this is probably quite quiet as I changed the audio. There we go. It's a bit better. I imagine the other games will be a little more detailed. We'll probably have in-game volume sliders, maybe. They're made in the same adventure game engine, but he put more effort into them. You know, he got better. Every time he made a game, he got better at it. So, the next game in the line is actually quite interesting. The next game is 7 Days a Skeptic. Yes, 7 days. We go from 5 days to 7 days. And that one takes place in the far future, almost in like a Star Trek setting. No joke. So that's pretty cool. I found it funny that you were dicking around with the audio and there was not a lot of audio in the rest of the game. Yeah, I mean, there were still like all the ambient sounds, like the footsteps, and especially the footsteps that I didn't make, the whispering, stuff like that, which I think was toned down quite a lot, thanks to me turning down the MIDI audio. That was way too loud. But oh well. It's okay. So, yeah, because my left wrist is still messed up, I'll probably be playing games like this for a while. It's gonna be like an adventure game extravaganza, unless I feel particularly good. Maybe I can play something with my controller. It'll have to be something that's not so hectic. Like, I wouldn't be able to do the shooting scenes in Snatcher or Police Knots with his hand. That would just make it hurt even more. But something slower paced and relaxing could work. You know, I've been toying with the idea to play something like Monster Rancher. But that's neither here nor there at the moment. I think next time we'll continue with the next game in this series, 7 Days a Skeptic. I wonder why I typed in part 1, since this was just, like, the only part. Some of you may remember I mentioned the name Chazot at the beginning, and this game had absolutely nothing to do with Chazot. In fact, I think the next game also has nothing to do with Chazot. Yet. I would be appreciative if you don't Google the name Chazot. Visit a doctor, please, and get that hand diagnosed. I can't make a appointment until Monday, as I mentioned earlier. So on Monday I'll be calling up for a new appointment, and we'll see how that goes. I gotta make sure it doesn't collide with my dentist visit next month. Chizette? No, Chazot. But, as I said, the games coming up just get better. with the exception of the very last game. The very last game is kind of eh. But the next 3 are pretty good. So look forward to that. So the next 3? The next 2. Yeah, the next 2. Pretty good. That's more like it. I don't think there's too much more to talk about. We only have 4 viewers, otherwise I would maybe poop. What? I would pop up some like party game. It's been a while since we did one of those. Always fun to interact with you guys in some way, but maybe next time. I'm actually still toying with the idea to have multiple players something. Yeah, this music is really shit. I don't know why we're listening to this garbage. Let's stop. That's better. I must have hit that song, like, on accident because I never played that one. Whoops. My bad. So yeah. I guess it'll be the, use the stream adventure game extravaganza for a little while. I'll have to make do. Let's see if anyone is streaming right now. Maybe I should raid someone with my few viewers that I have. Not really. I'll let it be for now. Thank you for your stream, Commander. It's good to hear your voice. The music is garbage, though. Yep. Yes, it was. It was way too upbeat and happy and stupid. More adventure games. I know, right? I almost feel bad that PK isn't still here. He probably liked it, though. Maybe he's just lurking. Is there anything else to talk about? Oh, I want to apologize for, like, the 25 minutes of, like, audio issues in the beginning. Sorry about that. I guess it's typical for my streams, but I'm still sorry. I didn't really have time to mess around with it today. The moment I made the announcement, there was a moment I got back from dinner. And I ended up chatting with a friend of mine. And it was an important conversation. And by the time we were done, it was like 19:59, so I had to get the stream started. Whoops. But that's neither here nor there. Now begins a very boring evening for me because there's not much I can do with my hand like this. I don't know what I'm gonna do tonight, honestly. Part of me just want to like boot up a game and grind away, something like Final Fantasy XI, but I don't know how well that works with this. Ow, God. Don't do anything! You don't do anything! Yeah. I did just buy Netflix. Because my mother wanted to watch Netflix, but I don't really want to. What I really have to stop doing is working with this hand. Like, I gotta stop working in the other room and on the in the attic. I gotta stop cooking so much, but no one else in this house cooks though. I don't know. I gotta figure something out. Alright. I'm just sitting here ranting at this point. I don't think anyone want to hear me talk about random shit, so sorry about that. Why don't we end things here, as we should. As always, guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I'm sorry it's been such a long time. It's been like 3 or 4 days since last time I streamed. It's mostly because of the stupid hand. But we'll continue with something like this for a while. One-handed gaming, basically. I'm not cool enough to play games with my chin like handy-capable Sean does. Unfortunately. I think the sad part is that, like, he plays with his chin, but, like, he's so fucking good at it. Like, he's... I can imagine, like, I'm playing Elden Ring or something, and I get invaded by handy-capable Sean, and he, like, whoops my ass. Like, horribly, you know? He, like, fucking air juggles me. I can totally see that happening. Oh well. Unfortunately, he's not streaming right now, or I would raid him and be like, yo! In any case, as I said, thank you for joining me tonight. If I can be honest for a brief moment, I just miss doing this with you guys, you know? Like, after a couple of days of not doing anything, I'm like, this is my streaming time. I want to hang out with you. Oh well. There's nothing stopping us from doing it tomorrow if the gods will it. Those of you watching this on VOD, I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, friends, please be good to each other, take care, and I'll see you next time. Good night.